Hi everyone. Hello guys. A very good afternoon to everybody right there. Welcome to the very session. So everyone, my name is Preksha Sharma, your English educator, and I'm gonna help you all with the analytical paragraph in this very particular session. So herein we are going to deal with the writing part, okay? So it's good for you to stay tuned, all right, for the entire session, and kindly do not go anywhere. Make sure that you're understanding what I'm gonna tell you all. The reason being that this is where we are dealing with writing. Okay, in writing is totally subjective, right? We really have to be so keen in understanding like what could be the thing that we have to understand in order to come up with the right answer. All right, everyone. Hi, guys. Welcome to the very session, everyone. Hello, everybody. How are you all doing, guys? So, very good afternoon. I hope that everyone is really doing great and fine, right? Everybody. Hi and hello, guys. How are you all doing? Kindly give me a confirmation in the comment section that you all can see me well and you all can hear me well. Kindly do that, please. Okay. Hi, Karunesh. You seem to be a new student. Hey, Dimple. Hi, Santosh. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the very session. You're doing fine, Rohan. That's really good. Okay. Hey, Mishri. Hi there. Alrighty. Hey, Marie. I see you after a long time. How have you been? You were not attending the sessions, I suppose. Hi, guys. Hello. Very good afternoon, Dimple. What makes you laugh to such a great extent? Why are you laughing so much? Like, would you please share with me, like, the reason of your laugh? Would you mind sharing that with me? And hey, hi, Bangtan. You're doing great, Dimple. That's good. Okay, Santosh, thank you, dear. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm very well, everyone. Sweet poison. Okay. Alrighty, guys. So, welcome once again to the very session. We are going to deal with the analytical paragraph. Okay, the explanation is going to be in detail. Please make sure that you're sharing the link of this session with all your friends and just call all of them so that they understand this in one go. 5 marks is going to be in your hands if you understand it today in a very right manner. Alright, I hope that you get a good understanding of it. Hey Shreyansh, hi everyone. Okay, alrighty. Okay, Marie, I understand that. Okay, hey Nita, hi everyone. So moving ahead, everybody, my name is Preksha Sharma. I've done Masters in English from Delhi University. And guys, if you do not know me, then let me give you all a very short and sweet description about myself. I've done Masters in English from Delhi University, everybody, and I've been guiding a lot of students for the past few years to be like completely amazing and amazing, like super duper amazing in their communication skills and to score good marks in their academics, obviously. So make sure that you all are dedicatedly following me. Okay, if you guys have not been following me yet, then I urge you all to please do that. Okay, so that you get a good understanding of everything. Alrighty, people. Hey Urvashi, hi. Alrighty, Dimple, but that seems quite weird. But anyway, Pranav, hey, hi Tejas, hi Kasturi, hello, hey Nitaram, hello everyone, hi Asta, hello. So moving ahead, guys, we have got the Telegram channel already. This has specially been created for all our dear and darling students so that they do not miss any update. Okay, so please go ahead with this, everyone. This is really going to be very important now since you know a very less time is being left for your board exams. So you have to be very much updated. All the educators will be coming up with the sessions which are going to be really helpful for you. So make sure you're joining in. And guys, we've got the free special class features as well. My special class is going to be like scheduled soon. So keep an eye on the app, okay? If you haven't downloaded the Unacademy app till now, I urge you to please do that so that whenever I'm coming up with these special classes, which are actually the free classes, you guys can easily use my code PSH10, okay, in order to enroll in that class. All right, you can easily be there into my class. So guys, those classes are going to be so important. I'm gonna like schedule it like in a day or two. Just keep an eye on the very app, okay? Download the app, just search Preksha Sharma there and follow me there. Okay, because Unacademy free class has got a lot of features. We have got live real-time interaction using chat and emojis. You all can ask the questions using the question tab. Live poll options for quizzes also there and poll leaderboard. You all can compete with your friends as well. Okay. Alrighty, Dimple, that's pretty good. Nikon joined very well. Thank you so much. Hey, Sunny, good afternoon. Ayush, I'm very well, dear. Thank you so much. Srishti, thank you. I mean, hi, and yeah, welcome to the very session. Hey, Anjali. Hello, everybody. Hey, Ayush. Hi, Golden Mystery. Hi, everyone. Hello. Hi, and hello to everybody. So, everyone, now making a move ahead in analytical paragraph. Okay, explanation is going to be in detail. Stay tuned, understand that what exactly this is all about. Okay, understand what do you mean by this. Anybody, could you please just let me know? Like in English, I've always been saying that the title itself is suggesting what we are going to do. So here it says analytical paragraph. Do you have any idea what is it? You guys must have prepared for it to write like in your examinations. So what exactly is an analytical paragraph? Hey Corby, I'm very well there. Thank you so much. I hope you're good too. Everyone, come on, come on, come on. Analysis, Shreyansh, you're totally right about that. So that's a good thing, right? That is analysis that we are supposed to do. All right. So now, guys, first of all, this is very, very important. You know, I've always been telling this to all my students. Whenever we talk about an examination, no, weightage is something which should be like running in your mind. Okay, why? Because weightage tells you how much you have to write, okay, and like what exactly should be your key points when you're doing that. So this is going to be there in your examination. Can anyone let me know if you have an idea? What is the weightage? What is the weightage of analytical paragraph in your examination? Analyzing some topic and writing about it. Aman, you're totally right about that. Urvashi, what kind of a quiz are we gonna do with your analytical paragraph? Of course not. So of course not. I mean, your exam is going to be subjective. Okay, so just now make sure you're concentrating on them. Description of some things, you're right about that, Anil and Ayush. Is based on the flowcharts and graphs. Ayush, you're right. A form of descriptive writing which is written on the basis of a given chart. Yeah, Corby, you're totally right about that. It's based on this. Cool, cool, Ayush. Very good. Word limit 5 marks. Very good. Everyone is aware of it. Ramakant, you're not aware of it. So the correct weightage of your analytical paragraph this time in your examination is 5 marks. Okay. I am going to tell you all how these 5 marks are being divided. Okay. When you're supposed to write an answer, no, when you're supposed to analyze it, how a teacher is going to give you 5 marks, okay, or how a teacher is going to divide the marks while she's going to analyze what you have written. So stay tuned. Hey Kanishka, 5 marks in a pocket. Yes, Santosh, you're right. Suman Corby, Kanishka, right. Okay, Kanishka, what is your question there? I missed it, okay. I couldn't see your question there. And there is no question. Hey Kanishka, I can say hello to you. Alrighty. Now, guys, understand what's an analytical paragraph. Okay, we have been listening this paragraph since our childhood. Even when you were in your second grade or your third grade, we used to say like write a paragraph on your dog, on your favorite member of your family, or your brother or your sister or my best friend, right? We used to write the paragraph. So you know, paragraph is like when you're paraphrasing certain words and you're giving a description about it. If I'm asking you to write something about pandemic, so like you can write it in like 5 lines easily, or like 10 lines. So that is known as a paragraph. When you're paraphrasing it, okay, you're just continuing in writing. That is what paragraph is. Hey Seema, my name is Preksha there. All right, so everyone, yeah, why? Nikunj, like 1 mark is being deducted definitely because of either your spelling mistake or the punctuation or the grammar. Yeah, the teacher will always be doing that, okay, if everything is not perfect. Here in analytical paragraph calls for perfection. You can be perfect at it only and only if you're in the habit of writing. Okay, if you have developed this habit of writing, no guys, you can never lose mark in your writing skills. Okay, so now everyone, let's move ahead. So guys, it's a form of a descriptive writing. Descriptive means detailed. All right, like when you are detailing something, no, that is known as descriptive writing. If I'm asking you what is the description of the of this product, okay, if I'm just checking a phone, or I'm checking like iPod or anything, I look at the description, okay, like what is the memory, what is the storage capacity, what is the battery power, all these things I take in concern. So you know, your analytical paragraph is always about the detail. Okay, you have to give a description, okay, in a very detailed manner. Now it is written like how do you actually analyze something when you're given a chart, okay, or you're given a graph, all right, or you're given a data, or you're given an outline or something, or clues or tables. So you will see that there will some sort of pictorial description. Okay, everybody, pictorial description is always given. All right, in some form. It can be a graph, it can be a chart, it can be a line graph, it can be anything. All right, you just have to be sure of the fact that you have to study it. And while you guys are going to study it, no, you cannot do it in like 1 minute, you cannot do it in like 2 minutes. Devote time to it, at least 5 to 7 minutes. must be devoted in reading the chart that is given to you. Because that is, if you have understood, like if you have devoted those 5 to 7 minutes now, you have completely attained perfection in writing now. Okay, because like I can tell you like how you need to go about an analytical paragraph, but I don't know what question is going to be there in your examination. You have to learn the art of analyzing it. That is why I tell you guys, like I told this right in the beginning when we begin our complete session. I mean, when we begin with the very classes for term 2, that start reading your Economic Times, the newspaper, because therein a chart is usually given for a lot of things by different industries. Okay, and when you start reading that, you understand how are the things just moving, what is the flow, if it is decreasing or if it is increasing, if the score is higher than like what it was in the earlier year, or it's now going towards the low. Okay, you need to understand a chart, and it doesn't come just like that. Okay, is that clear, everyone? Is that clear? Okay, I'm taking English class or not? See, mom, I'm day after tomorrow my science exam. So are you asking me or what? Yeah, okay. I told that there's Sheetal. I'm just telling this. Okay, it's gonna be till 3. Okay. So everyone, what I'm gonna tell you all here is, okay, if you want to attend SEMA, you can attend the class if you want to understand it. All right. Or if you have got the exam, you can check it out later on. All right. And that is okay. All right. Here we go. Okay, everybody. Yeah. So now, okay, Gauri got it. So everybody just start doing that, all right? And now it requires analysis. Analysis ka kya matlab hota hai, everyone? See, I'm telling you, like if you go and watch any movie and I'm telling you what is your analysis of the movie, you can say that the very graphic representation, all the actions and everything was quite fine, but the main protagonist, that is the main actor of the movie, wouldn't do really well. Okay, if you have to give any kind of like explanation or analysis, how do you do that? You watch the entire movie, you watch the entire characters, you saw the dialogues, you saw the action, you saw their dressing, you saw everything, every detail was in your point, right? Accordingly, you gave an analysis. And what is that? The description you're telling me, right? So, what I'm telling you here is you're not supposed to summarize. I'm not asking you that what exactly, like, how do you really feel the movie Batman was? Okay, so I am asking you about your analysis. I'm not asking you to give me the summary of the movie, that this is how the actor came, this is how it started, then it saved Gotham or something like that. No, nothing like that. I just want to have the analysis. Okay, like, how do you see the things were? Okay, is that clear? Yeah, analysis is like your observation. Like you looked at it, you understood it, now you're telling me. Okay, guys, if you have watched the news channels now, how do we come to know? At times like we see that the economy is just going down or the economy is really doing good. How do you come to know about that? The petrol prices, they are like rising high or they are just going down. How do you come to know about that? Because you're analyzing. You were like that 3 months ago the price was at this, okay, like 100 rupees per liter. Now it is just rising above that, so there is a 2% hike, right? How do you come to know about that? You're using your mind. All right, you're analyzing it. That's what your analysis is that clear, everybody? Yes, everyone? Yeah, Shrishti, you're right about that. Kasturi, okay. I'm gonna come up to that, Kasturi. Don't worry about that. Just keep on listening to me carefully. All right. Because your analytical paragraph, it's not something which will like stick only to your academics. Later on in your life, when you're entering into your work culture and the professionalism, no, your managers, the persons who are there, sorry, the people who are there, okay, they usually ask you like what exactly is the analysis? How what exactly is the improvement growth? So therein you have to like look at everything and then you prepare an analysis and you present it to your manager. So it doesn't come that easy unless and until you don't know how to do it. Okay, so you have to analyze, you have to compare. Okay, you have to compare on the basis of the given facts and you have to draw conclusion based on the given data. So first step you analyzed, second step you compare, okay, on the basis of whatever has been given to you. Third is your conclusion and end it. Clear? Okay. So guys, what exactly is the purpose of an analytical paragraph? What are the things you need to keep in your mind when you are analyzing it? Okay, so now what exactly it is? See, it should describe the facts in the best possible way. So it shouldn't be like that this is a summary. No. It shouldn't be a summary. I'm gonna tell you what is the best possible way. Okay. It should cover the information given. This should be the key point. You're not supposed to miss any information which is being given in that particular chart. Okay. Because I'm asking you to analyze the entire paragraph. Okay. Usually in your examination, like as per the sample paper, you have to write it in 120 words. Okay, so 120 words, okay, it must and must cover what? It must and must cover your information. Okay, the entire information must be covered. All right, it should provide complete details of the data given. Again, in a way, the information and the data, whatever the data is being given to you all, you have to include all that. Is that clear, everyone? Of course, Anita, are you not still aware of that? That's very much coming in your term 2 exam. Alrighty. And now the next, thank you, Aman, thank you so much. Hey, hi, Vivek, hello. Yeah, progress report on it. Alrighty. And then should use clear and crisp. Crisp, what do you mean by crisp? It should be a brief language. I mean, I don't need you to just keep on writing long sentences. No, that's not needed. We do not. Whenever it's about the professionalism, whenever it's about your work culture, whenever it's about any official purpose and you're analyzing something, nobody ever gets into any long sentence. Okay, if you're writing the long sentence, that clearly shows you're not good at the language. So you have to keep your language always brief and crisp, because we are working, we are in an official environment. Nobody is going to read an history. Sorry, nobody is going to read an entire history. Okay, or what you have written. Just the crisp and the required thing. I need the analysis. Okay, should use the same tense throughout. It's a very important point. Because of this point, you guys miss your marks. Okay, and it is actually the fact. I've myself seen it. The students, they start with the present tense. Somewhere in between, they get into the past tense, though it doesn't really require it. Then they get into the future tense. See, if your data calls for present, past, and future, for example, I'm just comparing it that the growth of so and so factor was this in 2002, and now it is actually 2000 and now in 2022 it is like completely 50% ahead of what it was earlier. So now if you have like herein, when it needed it to be present, you have again maintained it to be past, you lost your mark. You lost your mark immediately. You may think that I've written the very nice thing, but no, it didn't make any sense, okay, to the teacher, to the examiner. So please make sure that you are understanding this. All right, is that making sense? Is that clear? Ma'am, in CBSE sample paper, there is not analytical paragraph. They only ask question on analytical paragraph. Will you please clear the confusion? Study talk with Bhavna. There is very much the chart which is given for your analysis. How can you say that's not there? Didn't you see the paper clearly? There is such a big chart is being given to you, wherein you have to, like a flow chart is being given to you there, and you have to understand it. On the basis of that, you're supposed to write the analytical paragraph. So it's not about just the question. Check the paper again. Study talk with Bhavna. Do that. Alrighty. I hope guys you have seen that flow chart. I also discussed this in the very session. You did it right, everyone. The rest of the students. Yes? This is for 10th. Guys, just give me a confirmation in the comment section that you have seen that chart, okay? Because I also did discuss this when we were doing the CBSE sample paper. Yes? Okay, cool. Great. Thank you, everyone. And now the next point. Should not provide personal observation or response. This is never needed. First person thing should never be used, okay? The very analysis never demands your personal. Okay, your personal observation is never needed. What exactly is needed is that what is being given in that data. Alright, so if you are adding something on your own, that is wrong. If you're adding something that belongs to that particular paragraph, that is right. Okay, is that clear to everybody? Yes. It was a gaming. And should use the passive form of the verb. Yeah, usually, you know, when you analyze something like the reporters usually do, so we always use the passive form of the verb. We are not always going with the active form of the verb. Okay, is that clear? So far, is it clear to everybody like how exactly we go ahead with an analytical paragraph? 120 words it's gonna be for. So you have to remember that how exactly we are moving ahead with it. Is that clear? May I make a move? May I make a move ahead? Yes, guys? Right, Harshit. Hey, hi, Mr. X. So yeah. Now the format of analytical paragraph, which is like ultimate important thing. Okay, very important. So remember one thing, when you're writing an analytical paragraph, it should include three elements. Note here, I'm not saying three paragraphs. Okay, I'm not really saying that. I'm just saying three elements, and which are very, very important elements. Keep that in your mind. Guys, sit with a notebook, okay? Sit with a notebook so that you understand. Make personal notes whenever you are being taught. Why? Because when you're making personal notes, so that gives you an understanding. You're understanding, you're listening to me, and besides that, you're writing too. So it gives an imprint in your mind. Is that clear? Aman, I had taken up a session on that. Would you please just check it out? Or maybe like I'll come up with another one session wherein I'm taking only that analytical paragraph. Okay, but don't worry. I'm telling you once, just listen to me in this very particular session and then again go for that particular analytical paragraph. Okay, so if you don't get it, then also just get back to me. You can comment in the very session. Okay, like after the session is over. Okay. Now everybody, what exactly is the format? Let's have a look. There are three parts that you need to be very clear about whenever you are analyzing any chart. Okay, the very first part should always be your introduction. Okay, I'm talking about the very first element, the very thing which you're gonna write in the very beginning. That's gonna be your introduction. Okay, the second thing should be your body. Alrighty, that should be containing the main content. I'm gonna tell you like how to go about it. And the third one is your conclusion. Okay, this is how we started when I told you in the very beginning that what exactly is the purpose of an analytical paragraph. Okay, so now let's have a look. What are you gonna include in your introduction? In your introduction, you need to mention what is clearly evident from the chart or the graph given in the question. Okay, so this is what you have to keep in your mind. So what are you going to talk here about? You're basically going to talk about the very topic that's been given to you. Maybe you're not given the title. All right, that is okay. But when you have read something, you know what exactly it is talking about. Okay, you get the main idea out of it. Okay, and that comes when you have read it. As I said, you are supposed to devote what? You're supposed to devote 5 to 7 minutes. All right, for sure. Okay, for sure you are supposed to devote 5 to 7 minutes in understanding and reading that chart. Okay, understand it, devote your time, because once you devote your time, then when you're gonna write it, you're not going to waste your time because you have understood what exactly it is really talking about. Okay, is that clear? Yeah, Avnish, maybe this is going to be the case. Okay, you have to be prepared for this, like either the analytical paragraph or letter, or maybe it can be a choice between just analytical paragraph and analytical paragraph, or maybe letter or letter. Okay, so let's see. We are not really sure. Let's see that how it is going to be. All right, but you have to be prepared for that. Okay. Anita, you can go ahead with Oswal. Okay, or Educard. That is okay. Okay, you can just try. All right, Roger that. Great. Okay. What happened? Who is this Mr. X? What is he doing? Okay, avoid everyone. Dimple, just concentrate on what I'm telling you. Okay, just do that, dear. Okay, don't be bothered with anybody who is just wasting the time. You know your boards are coming, so you guys need to be very strict about it. Okay, Kushi, I'm very well, dear. Thank you so much. Okay, to get, ma'am, can we get an example aside? Reference to get those concepts. Kasturi, I'm coming to that. I'm coming to that. I'm gonna just make you all understand everything in detail. Don't be worried about that. Okay, so you need to mention what is clearly evident from the chart or the graph given in the question. All right. So make sure that you're coming up with that. Okay. No, note it down. You'll understand how we're gonna move ahead. In body, you have to explain the analysis. You have to organize. Okay, you have to organize the information. You have to compare the information. You have to mention the quantities and connecting sentences. The very body of your analytical paragraph will give you the marks. Okay, it will give you the marks. So therein organizing the information and then comparing the information, and then you have to mention the quantities and you have to connect the sentences. Okay, that's how you have to help this out. And then finally comes your conclusion. You have to give the overview. Choose wisely the important information, organize it well, state correct facts, and summarize it properly. So therein, what are you going to do? You have to choose the information so wisely. You have to organize it in a correct manner. You have to state the correct facts, the real facts. Okay, and then you have to summarize it in the right manner. Okay, in exam by using the basic keywords. Yeah, Karmanya, that is totally okay, but the only condition is that your answer should be clear, it should be brief, it should be to the point. You shouldn't be writing anything and everything which is not really the demand of the question. Okay, I hope that's clear. Is that clear to everyone? Guys, AK Tube, I think that you're not for this class, so bye-bye. Alright, you're blocked. Okay, anyway, guys, now we are moving ahead, everybody. Important tips. Please understand this. I want all of you to just understand this in just one go. It is very, very important. All right, I'm coming to that, Maria. I'm coming to that. Okay, I'll show you an answer, okay, which I've written on my own. I'll show you like how to go ahead with it. So, guys, in your 5 marks, 3 marks for content would be given to you. And how is that 3 marks divided? See, topic sentence identifying the two responses to setback in the concept map. Okay. So now what exactly here are we talking about? You have to actually, okay, here it says identify the two responses. So it is basically talking about the fact that you have to basically start, all right, your very sentence, sorry, your very analysis by identifying the actual response to setback the concept map. That means you have to identify the main point which I told you, okay, which will give you the outline, which will give you the starting, okay, which will give us the starting of the given paragraph. So you have to identify the main topic, okay, what exactly it is, and you have to just write it down. For that, you're gonna be having half mark right in the beginning. So the beginning is very, very important. Is that clear? Hey Vanshika, hi. Now, hi toxic Rhea, why are you so toxic? Okay, hey Radhika. And then you have to use any 2 points for contrast comparison with evidence. Okay, so 2 marks for that. What do you mean by with evidence? See how the marks are being divided. Content, okay, the content I'm here talking about. I mean like the very presentation. So you did your introduction part. Now you have to come up with what? You have to come up with your comparison thing, which is a part of your body. Okay, so therein, when you're writing about it, no, you're organizing the content and you're comparing the facts and then you're writing it. Therein, it should come with your evidence. And what do you mean by evidence? You have to state a fact right from the graph that you're looking at. Okay. For example, if it just says that like herein it needs it for like, sorry, it says that herein, yeah, if it says like, yeah. If it says that like 5% growth is there or 3% growth is there or like it has been going on for so and so many years. So therein, what are you doing? You're taking the fact right from the chart in order to just write it in your answer. That's how you're comparing. So that basically means that you have to compare it by taking the information from the given information, sorry, from the given chart. Okay. Now concluding sentence, which is very important, which is actually be the third part, tied to the content of the topic sentence. That means the concluding sentence should have the link with what you have written. Okay, it shouldn't be anything blind that you're writing. Whatever you have written, it should be linked to that. It should make some sense. And it should showcase a perspective. You should be showing that, yes, like this is how all these things happen. And that is how like all the very growth or anything had happened. Okay, so there should be a particular point, a perspective. And you have to rationalize. Rationalize again means you have to justify what you are saying, the importance of healthy processing of setbacks encountered. So basically, therein, like I'm basically talking about this in the context of the very sample paper that was being given to you, okay, in order to make you all understand that how the things are. You identified the topic, okay, you contrasted it, then you have actually given a correct, okay, a correct conclusion by tying is by connecting your very statements or your very sentences with the very topic itself, and you're gonna get half mark for that. Okay, so you what did you get? Two, so sorry, two for your content here, then half starting, half end, and you are good to go. 3 marks for content end. Okay, now the other 2 marks, okay, like you see, whatever you are writing, you'll be getting just 3 marks for that. Okay, just 3 marks. The rest of the 2 marks, everybody, okay, the rest of the 2 marks, everyone, we are gonna get the rest of the 2 marks for organization and expression, which is very important. Okay, like if you're organizing the very facts, okay, like in a very correct manner, okay, like it should make some sense. Like whatever is being informed right at the beginning, you're writing at the you're writing that at the beginning, then you're connecting it with the next line, and then you're writing all together the different thing in the third and the fourth line. So therein your organization broke. Okay. So therein that you're not going to get any mark. All right. So what are we gonna go do? Half mark is given for inclusion of a single paragraph organization with a suitable topic sentence, supporting sentences, and a suitable concluding sentence. No requirement of a title because the purpose is analysis, not publication. So no penalty if title is written. So guys, when an analytical paragraph is given to you, you are not supposed to write the title. Okay, title is not needed. Unless and until the question is demanding that write an analytical paragraph with a good title, then you will be writing the title. But otherwise, no title is needed when you're going to write the analytical paragraph. Okay. But in case, even if you write it, then no marks, they are going to be deducted. Alright. Now, what exactly it is talking about, that you have to just write one paragraph. This is an important point. Just one paragraph is needed. All right. And in those paragraph, like in that particular paragraph, you are gonna do what? You're gonna include the three elements that I talked about: the introduction, the conclusion comparison, the very comparison, that is body, and then finally the conclusion. All right. The word limit is going to be 120 words. Okay. As per your sample paper, it is going to be 120 words. Hi, Raja. Hello. Hi, hi, hi. Okay, 120 words. So everybody include just one single paragraph, okay, with a suitable topic sentence. Topic sentence, what does that mean? Again, it talks about the introduction. So it's very, very important. What is clearly evident from the given analytical paragraph, you're supposed to write that. Okay, you have to write that. So with a suitable topic sentence, supporting sentences, and a suitable concluding sentence. So again, suitable topic sentence. Here I'm talking about the 2 marks that you're going to get for the organization and expression. Introductory sentence with the supporting sentences. That means the very next sentences that are going to come, that is a part of your body. And then finally the concluding sentence. That's how you're gonna get your marks for. Okay, and for that you're gonna get just half mark. Here I'm talking about the organization of the content. How you're supposed to organize it. Just half mark. Okay, 3 marks are already in for your good content. And now half mark would be given to all of you. Okay. And then you will be getting the another 1 mark, okay, for use of appropriate functional language to show comparison, contrast, and emphasis. These things are very important. Very important. You know, when you're comparing it, it should be clearly visible. There should be a proper language. The words, they are important. What are the words that you're going to use? Just have a look. Okay. Please understand clearly now. For comparison and contrast, what are the words that you are supposed to include in your answers? Such as in contrast with. For example, I'm saying the growth in contrast with 2005, or in comparison to 2005, or on the contrary in 2005. On the contrary means that in a very to complete opposite to this, in 2005 it was something else. Or however, okay, like however in 2005 it was this, whereas in 2005 it was this, as opposed to what it was in 2005, or while looking at 2005 facts, like that. Or a striking difference, like there's a striking difference between the growth that took place in 2005 and as compared to 2007. There is a noticeable difference despite such a growth. Okay, so these are the words that you're supposed to include when you are writing your comparison part in your analytical paragraph. Is that clear? Anil, what didn't you understand? I'm gonna tell you study talk with Bhavna. First, just note down everything, okay? I mean, just understand everything. I'm gonna tell you all that. Leave lines. No, Kasturi, no line should be left. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Okay. When we talk about the emphasis, that means आपको किसी बात पे बहुत ज़्यादा जोर देना है. तो आप क्या करोगे? Then you're gonna say, in other words, I would like to say this. Sorry, in other words, this is clear. Okay, you are not supposed to use the first person. Instead, like you will say, in other words, like this is so clear. Or especially in 2005, what are you doing? आप 2005 की growth पे emphasis दे रहे हो. ठीक है, specifically in 2005. Okay, so what are you doing? Again, you are what? Like you're emphasizing on the growth that took place in 2005. To emphasize, to emphasize, this is clear that in 2005, what are you doing? You're highlighting it. Emphasis is like you're highlighting something. Then to demonstrate, okay, to demonstrate, that is to show the growth in 2005, or such as in 2005, or in particular 2005. So this is how you have to just go ahead. Okay, this is how you go ahead with the emphasis. So now how the marks are going to be given to all of you. The full credit, that means you'll be getting full marks. Okay, full 1 mark would be allotted if the functional language has been used consistently. You know, when you're comparing things, these are the very important words. Even in your day-to-day life also, we use these things, especially when you are in the conversational mode. Okay, see, like right now I use the word especially. Why? Because I wanted to emphasize on this particular fact that when you are having a conversation with someone, you need to use certain things, right? So these are important things. If you're going to use it in the correct manner, you're going to get 1 mark for sure. Okay, partial credit, that means only half mark would be given if the functional language has been used occasionally or sparingly. So make it clear in your mind, when you are comparing, you need to use all the contrasting words. Do not leave. Do not leave. If you are partially using, as in that you used in the first line, then the second line also demanded the use of the emphasis or the comparison contrast. You didn't do it. You wrote in simple language, and then in the third line you're using it. So you're partially using it. Don't do that. Okay, and then no credit of marks if functional language is missing, not used at all. So इसका मतलब आपको कोई mark नहीं मिलेगा. So this way your 5 marks would be in your hands directly. Guys, it's not rocket science. Okay, it's not very difficult. You just have to get like the very core of it. Okay, आपको थोड़ा सा practice करना है. आपको समझने की अपनी जो क्षमता है ना, you have to just increase that particular thing. You have to increase the efficiency in terms of writing the answer and in terms of analyzing the given chart. Okay, is that clear? Study talk with Bhavna. I'm just taking an example, dear. 2005 or 2006, 2007 or 2008 or 2010 or 2012, whatever. I'm just taking an example. Okay, is that clear? Is it clear to everybody? Is the format clear? Is it clear that what exactly is an analytical paragraph? Is it clear that how the 5 marks would be given to you? Is it clear? Have you all learned it? Learn it with me right now. Okay, it should be clear to you that what are the words that you're supposed to all use. Yes? Kindly, can I have a thumbs up in the comment section? Then I'm gonna go ahead with the with your examples. Clear? Great. Okay. So now, guys, I have an example for all of you wherein I have got a in a chart. Okay, in a way, wherein the title. What does the title say? Alrighty, just have a look. What does the title say? Title here is given. It's okay if it's given. Alrighty, I just get an understanding. Internet activities by age group. Okay, so I see that age groups are given here, which is like this: teens, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70 plus. Then activity, okay, is given already. And what are the activities like on internet? Obviously, it is talking about the activities on internet, no? So now we are here already. So get news, okay, then like online games, then downloads, then product research, then buying a product, searching for people. Okay, so teens, now the entire like whatever is being given, you know, like how many of do what activities, like how many of people who are in their 50s play online games. So answer is 25%. Do you understand that? Yes, do you understand that? No, Zed, no, 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 there is no menting. Okay, are you understanding this? What menti can we do related to analytical paragraph? Come on, Zed. What kind of a question? I didn't expect such a question from you. All right. Okay, so if I'm asking that how many people in their 70 plus actually buy a product on internet. Okay, so the answer is 41. Are you understanding how I am analyzing it? How I am understanding this? I see that the product research done by teens on internet is 0. All right, whereas the highest product research, okay, done like the highest product research done on internet is usually by the people who are in their 40s, that is 83. How do I see that? I see that, like, because here it's 0, it's 79, it's 80, it's 83, it's 79, 74, 70. And the lowest is teens. Okay, so as compared to the people who are in their 40s, the people, sorry, as compared to the people who are in their 40s, teens, they are not at all interested in buying the product, sorry, in researching for the product on internet. You see, how did I compare here? Right, like this is what I did here. Okay, now if I'm saying that the highest number, like teens, like especially teens are playing the online games on internet. Okay, and whereas what do we see that here in teens, sorry, in searching for people, okay, especially in searching for people, all right, only the people in their 20s are interested. Are you all seeing what am I doing? I'm just making you all understand that how I am moving ahead. All right, are you understanding that how I am doing this? I'm just trying to understand that what it is actually telling me. All right, it says that 76 people they get news, okay, on internet, and that is like teens, okay, the teenagers. All right, and the least interested in getting the news from internet is actually the people who are in their 70 plus age. Alrighty, is that clear to everybody? Are you all seeing what am I doing? Yes? Study talk with Bhavna, I'm making you understand here. Okay, I'm starting with an easy thing so that you understand like how to frame the language. Of course, the easiness or the difficulty of anything depends upon how well you understand the topic. Okay, great, Kasturi. Alrighty, okay. Now we're gonna move ahead. Let's have a look. This is the answer. Okay, so let me say it like this and this. Okay, so this is how it is ending. So basically, I have written it in just one single paragraph. So the first point to note right away, okay, one para. All right, you are not supposed to break it with three elements. Okay, I'm not saying that you have to break it into three parts, as in that, like, it is not going to be a passage kind of thing. What is a passage? A passage is like when it has got a lot of paragraphs. Okay, small paragraphs. One paragraph is like which is in a continuation where there is no break in between. So no break should be there. Alrighty, clear to everyone. Now, later, Harshal, we are going to do later tomorrow. So be right there in the class tomorrow, okay? So now, what am I doing? What did I tell you all? You have to start with an intro. Okay, then you have to just go ahead with the body. Alright, now let's see. The given table suggests the internet activities of 6 age groups ranging from teens to those in their 70s for 6 different kind of activities on the internet. All right, did I do that? Is this introduction clear? Do you think the introduction is sufficient? Like you have to write in like 1 to 2 lines at the max. Okay, because like it says 120 words. So you can like wrap it up in like 14 to 15 lines. That's it. Is that clear, everyone? Vaishnavi, but that is not recommended by CBSE. That's so clearly what I told you. I taken the information from what CBSE has said. Okay, CBSE is just asking for one single paragraph. Okay, that is it is. Alrighty, is that clear? So now this is how you guys have to, whatever the information is given to you, you are not going to be blind towards understanding it. Okay, no matter even the CBSE sample paper that we discussed, the very question that was being given to us, okay, that was not really too complicated. You have to just understand and you have to just write what is clearly evident from it. So this was clearly evident from my given graph, okay, and I did write just this. Okay, now we see the next thing. The table shows that the younger generation is more interested in online games and news. Whereas, what am I doing? Comparison is coming up. Right? I told you we already see that. Right? You already saw it, right? Everybody? So the table shows that the younger generation is more interested in online games and news, whereas the older generation spends time on the internet in order to research and buy products. Okay, so we did a comparison here. your body should directly be like starting with a proper organization of the content wherein you are doing what? You are comparing something. Alrighty, is that clear? Roger, that means understood. Okay. Okay, that is what it means. And then we see it is evident from the table that 81% of the teens, what am I doing? I am now using the evidence which CBSE has talked about. You have to talk about the evidence, okay, in a functional language. So it is evident from the table that 81% of the teens mainly use the internet for playing online games, and many are also interested in news and downloads as well as in buying products. So what I have included here, I've included the online games. I've talked about the interest in news and I've talked about the interest in downloads. How did I do that? See here, how did I do that? By like herein, I am saying that interested in downloads, 52, okay, and getting news. I came to know because these are the highest number as compared to any other numbers. So that's how I analyze. So you have to use your mind clearly. Okay, that is how you are supposed to go ahead with. All right, is that clear? So now we see the middle age group, that is people in the age group ranging from 20s to 60s, is highly interested in getting news, doing product research and buying products with the percentage ranging from 70 to 80%. What did I do? Again, I use the evidence. I used a functional sentence. Okay, I said that people, they are interested in getting news. But how do I come to know? You have to take that number from the given data. At times, you may not be given the number kind of thing like we had this in sample paper. So therein, what did we do? What did we actually do? Therein, you have returned certain things directly from that particular information, the flow chart. Okay, just to rationalize. Okay, just to actually give rationalization to your answer. Okay, is that clear? Now, the internet activity which gets the least time is searching for people. Alrighty, now we how do we come to know? Because herein we say that the internet time which gets least time. Okay, so the score here. Okay, if you see it's 5, 31, 23, 23, 24, 29, 27. It's less than any of the another activities. So I have to analyze every part. What did you see? I have in a way included all the information smartly. I talked about the news. I talked about the online games. I talked about the product research. I talked about buying a product. I talked about searching for people. I have smartly, okay, crisped the information and I have used it in my given sentence. Sorry, in my given answer. Okay, is that clear? Is that clear, everyone? Yes? Okay. Now, let's have a look towards the next part. All the age groups spend less than 30% of their internet time, all right, on the same. Okay, on the same, basically, what does it mean? Now, I am actually justifying on the same basically refers to what we talked in the previous sentence. So, now this is my connecting sentence too. All right, that's how you have to go ahead with the sentences. Now, the amount of time spent on downloads decreases with age and gets as low as 6% for the people in 70s. What did I do? Again, I have taken the very fact from the given chart and I have used the numbers. So, overall, the table suggests that teenagers, what is coming in here? Now is coming your conclusion. Okay, and that will come with a type of rationalization. Rationalization basically refers to the fact that you have to rationalize your given statement. All right. See, guys, you have to be very clear into the fact that you have to get into the practice of understanding it. Once you understand it, you know that yes, this is right or this is wrong. That comes like automatically to your understanding. So here in overall, the table suggests that teenagers are most likely to spend time playing games and doing downloads. So what did I do? What did I tell you? You have to give the entire proper summarizing kind of thing with a proper rationalization of your very content. Okay. So on the other hand, now what do you see? I'm using what? A contrast. Okay. Older people on an average are interested in researching and buying products. It is also significant to know that people spend the least amount of time when it comes to searching for other people online. That's it. We ended it smartly. Okay, so in these 4 lines, or like at the most 3 lines, I have summed it up and it covers my 120 words easily. Did you see how did I do that? Did you relate to what I said? Everybody, did you relate to what I said, everyone? Hey Avdesh, what has happened to you? Hi. Hello. Hey Nancy, hi. Is that clear? Is that clear, everybody? Did you all get that? That how the 5 marks needs to be in your hands. Yes? Yes, everyone. Hey Parky, hi, hi Kamjot. Now let's make a move ahead to the next example, okay, where we get a line graph. So the given graph, okay, it shows estimated sales of gold in Dubai in 2002. Okay, write an analytical paragraph describing the line graph in around 150 words, like, or it can be just 120 words. Alrighty, like that. Okay, is that clear? So yeah, writing analytical doesn't exceed. So see, like I have always been saying this, you're not going to sit in your examination and you're gonna look at each and every word that this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. That's why I had told this very much clearly in the very beginning of my sessions. I mean, in the very beginning of my classes, that get into the practice of writing. Once you like go through 10 to 15 lines, you can just like analyze it on your own. Yes, I've covered around 100 words. That comes automatically to your understanding once you once you get into the habit of writing. Okay, so inculcate that habit. Okay, you still have time. Just please practice on a daily basis. When you're covering like almost 15 to 16 lines now of your answer sheet, or like the very first part leaf, okay, the very first leaf of your answer sheet which is given to you. So, like if you're done with that, no, you are covering 100 to 120 words easily. Okay, that'll be done. All right, and exceeding the word limit is not really recommended. Of course, there is no negative marking in the examination, but that way you're wasting your time. Okay, you're not saving time for yourself to like completely devote it to the writing part or maybe to the reading part. Okay, is that clear? Okay, it's clear. Okay, everybody, good. Alrighty, people. So now, yeah, we are moving ahead. Do we have to give the evidence? No study talk with Bhavna. You have to give the evidence kind of thing only in your body part, okay? And when in a way you are concluding it, no, at the very last you have to just write, in a single line or in a 2 line. That's it. Okay, evidence, giving evidence every time is not important, but yeah, if you're using the contrasting words, then in that case, if you give an evidence, that is actually needed at times, because analysis is more about the figures and the facts. Okay, it is just about the figures and the facts. That's it. To just get an idea like how the thing is. Like how do we come to know that the pandemic cases they are not rising in India, okay, to such a great extent as it just started in 2022. Because we are looking at the graph. Like we come to know that today there is a surge of 2000 cases in Delhi or in Bombay or in Maharashtra. How do we come to know about that? Because we are comparing to what it was yesterday. All right, so that is how we go ahead with an analysis. Okay, clear? No worries, Dimple. Get into the habit. You're just going to be promoted to class 10. Okay, I think you have. Are your exams done? Okay. Is that clear? So, guys, are you all understanding? What exactly do you see in the given line graph? What do you all see in the given line graph? What to do with there's a Spidey Gucci bag, there will always be info. Okay, you will be considering if you have really completed the all sorry if you have included all the information clearly or not. So the information is always going to be ample. Kasturi, I can't see your doubt, dear. Nowhere I can see your doubt. Like I've been looking at the comments, but I didn't see any of your comments. I don't know what exactly the thing is. Kasturi. Okay. You said something. All right. Can I use the intro statement as this graph chart depicts this info that the fact is depict the appropriate word? Yeah, that's okay, Kasturi. That is okay. All right. That is okay. But make sure that you're giving a proper intro to it. That's fine, Kasturi. Okay, that's not problematic. Dubai gold sales in 2002. That's right. Okay. All right. Okay, everybody. So what do we see here in this chart? What do I really see? That Dubai gold sales in 2002 is given. So like in millions of dirhams is being given here. Then we see that months are being given here. Then I see that there is some flow in chart, right? You see that, right? Like we can easily, just a minute. Yeah, so we can easily see that, right? You can easily see this. Like there is this, right? We see this chart, everybody, right? You see that. Now you know that in like 200, okay, like 200 millions of dirhams, okay, was actually the sale, which was like in Jan, okay, but then it rose in Feb, all right, and as compared to Feb, okay, it went like there was an increase of almost 150 dirhams in your which month? March, right? You see that how I'm going about it. Go ahead with your doubts, guys. Parul, guys, whenever you have doubts, go ahead with the doubts. Okay, like I'll see the comments, I'll comment. Okay, then we see that there was a downfall. Okay, in April, we see that. Right, then in May, there was another downfall. Then, as compared to the progress which was being going on, like, sorry, as compared to the months April, May, June, and July, there was a rise. The next rise was in the month of August. Okay, so you see that how I'm actually looking at the given graph. All right, sales of gold per month in Dubai. Yeah, you're right about that. Okay, so now let's see that how are you gonna write in here. Okay, so we see the line graph. Just a moment, guys. Yeah, the line graph, okay, depicts the, which this is how I started in a very simple language. The line graph depicts the estimated sales of gold in Dubai for a period of 12 months in 2002 in millions of dirhams. Clear in understanding, very clear intro done, and your marks in. Okay, Dimple. Okay, okay, okay. All right. Now we see in Jan 2002, the sales stood at 200 million dirhams. Okay, that's what we saw. It steadily increased. Steadily is basically a word which is somehow telling me about the comparison. You know, there are a lot of words. The words that I told you, they were the limited words which are usually used in your analytical paragraph. But there are a lot more other words which you have to keep an eye on. So it steadily increased. That means that there was a very great increase through the next month and peaked to 350 million dirhams in third month of the year. So what am I doing? I told that it steadily increased through the next month. So how did it increase? I have to justify and rationalize it by giving the number 350, right? I justified it. I took it from the line graph that's been given to me and I wrote it, okay? However, now comes what? Your comparison. So herein we are basically dealing with the body. Okay, that's what we are here doing. Okay, yes, yes, guys, your grammatical marks, they're always the deducted already. Like if there is a grammatical mistake, please note that in your mind. Okay, that's why I want you guys to be like completely perfect at it. Okay, your grammar mistake, okay, your spelling mistakes. Okay, half mark would definitely be deducted. Even if it's grammar, half mark. Even if it's spelling, half mark. Okay, so just be clear about that. Parul, go ahead with your doubt. Go ahead with your doubt. Where's your doubt? I can't see that. Did you write anything? I couldn't see that. You're just saying that you have a doubt, but dear, go ahead with the doubt. No, write it in the comment section so that I can see it. Right? All right, analytical study talk with Bhavna. I already did that. Okay, I taken up a session the last month. Just check out the video. Okay, that is already available. Just check it out. You'll come to know about it. Okay. Now, everyone, there are a lot of spammers in my class. Guys, what has happened to all of you? Like, are you not really interested in studying? But we are. Okay, so you're not allowed in the class. Bye-bye. Okay. Okay, everybody. So yeah, here we go. However, the goal sales, and usually one more thing which I would like to give as a tip of writing right now. Usually after however you go ahead with the comma. Okay, so write that and gain marks in your examination. Cool. So, however, the coal sales started to plummet over the next 3 months. Okay, plummet basically is like it's going down. So, a little sophisticated word, but you're not supposed to use too much fancy words in your examination, too much exotic words. Keep it simple for better understanding of your examiner. Okay, the more you try to complicate your language, the more complicated your marks get. Okay, so don't let that happen. So, yeah, over the next 3 months and hit 110 million dirhams in the month of July. Okay, good. Unexpectedly, again, something contrasting. The sales doubled in August before coming down to the same level as in July for the month of September. We already see that. You see, the language I'm keeping is very simple. I'm just trying to make the things analyzed in a correct manner. Okay, I'm just using a functional language which is making my first sentence connected to my next one. Okay, is that clear? Parul, we are already done with grammar, dear. Where were you? The last week we covered everything. Okay, so all the videos are available. Please go and check them out. All right. Is that clear? Yes. Okay, so for the next 2 months of the year, the gold sales leveled off to 180 million dirhams and then slightly increased in December. Overall, the estimated gold sales fluctuated in 2002. All right, is that clear to everybody? So what exactly am I doing here? I am just justifying my answer. Okay, by just being what? Like by just analyzing what the information is being provided to me, right? Now, let's have a look at the very conclusion part. All right, what does it say? The sales were the highest in the month of March and the lowest in the months of July and September. The sales at the end of the year were almost the same as they were in the beginning of the year. That's it. We are done. We are done. What did I do here? I used the simplest language I could. All right. And we are totally done with it. Is that clear, everyone? Okay, Spidey Gucci bag, then that's really, really good and very nice. Study talk with Bhavna. I've always been giving the tips for to everybody to improve their vocabulary. Please make sure, dear, that you are getting into the habit of speaking. Okay, and also the best thing, the best ever thing that can ever increase your vocab is just and just the reading part. Get into the habit of reading or just get in the habit of listening. Okay, the more you listen, the more knowledgeable you become. Okay, because you catch the words so easily. And then when you come across any new word in your life ever, okay, I hope you have read all your chapters from your literature part, because your literature book itself is like too much. Okay, it is like literally too much. Like you'll be crossing like 1,000 words from your literature part only. Okay, if you've read it clearly, because that gives an understanding of a lot of words that you must be aware about. Okay, so whenever you come across any new word, just make a notebook of yours or write it in your phone or anything, and make sure that you're learning the word and then you're using it. Okay, you have to use the word when you learn it. Okay, otherwise everything is just going to be super vague and super ambiguous. Okay. So yes, everyone, I hope the topic is clear to everyone. And all the attendees now have an important information for all of you. I am doing, okay, PYQs. All right, that is previous year questions I am doing for your term 2 board exams. All right, on the very plus platform, the very batch is going on. Today also I've got the class right at 6:30 p.m. So everyone make sure that you're attending the classes. The days are Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays. Obviously the doubt solving sessions are there. Okay, the quizzes are there. Make sure, and of course I'm gonna tell you all the tips and the tricks, like how to write the correct answers in your examinations. So if you guys haven't yet taken, okay, if you guys haven't yet taken the very subscription to be there in the plus platform, okay, go ahead with it. Meet me there, because the final battle is going on. We started with this batch on March 2, all right, and I am giving you the ultimate questions, okay, for your board examinations, for everything in your literature as well as your grammar. So be right there. All right, everyone. Is that making sense, everybody? Okay. Now, guys, for 90s, we are coming up with the Darwin's batch on science, which is for term 1. This is a new batch for the new session. All right, Akshay Kumar sir is going to take your physics. Then Himal sir is going to take chemistry. Then Shalini is going to take bio. Harsh is going to take science. Okay, so make sure that you guys are going ahead with this. The mode of delivery is going to be English. It's gonna be started from March 9. End date is June 30. Everybody enroll for sure. Okay, start preparing right from the very beginning, so that at the end, all right, you guys are not really feeling so worried like where exactly should I be heading to in order to study well. Alrighty, people, is that clear? No worries, Bhavna. You seem to be a new student because I saw you for the first time today. Alrighty, great, great, Kasturi. Then target term 1, math, science, social science. Okay, class 9, starting date March 9, end date June 30. Mode of delivery is Hindi. Okay, so term 1 syllabus, new session it is. Go ahead with this for your good. And then Newton's batch on science, term 2. Alright, class 10, batch start date is March 9. Mode of delivery is Hindi. Term 1 syllabus, alright, I mean term 2, term 1 syllabus here for your new session. Okay, it is going to be for your new session. Go ahead with this. And then last mine, maths and science practice with Ajinkya sir for class 10. Batch start date March 10. Mode of delivery is English. And make sure you're going ahead with this for sure. Okay. Yeah, Corby, I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'll do that. Don't be worried about that. Okay, now we are moving ahead. Alrighty. Can you leave? Yeah, please leave this PDF. Yeah, you're right about that Spidey Gucci bag. That's really good. And then everyone, did I tell you about this batch? Okay, so this is for class 10th Aryabhat's batch on Maths Term 1. Class 10 batch start date is March 9. Mode of delivery is English. So it's gonna be a new batch, new session. All the new students who are just promoted to 10th or maybe like about to be promoted to 10th, don't forget to enroll for the batches for your good. Okay, go ahead with this for your good. Now, Bugs Bounty, everybody, it's an opportunity for all the learners to report any inappropriate content in the video. Like while the teacher is teaching you, and if you find that there's something inappropriate, you guys can report that and you will be having prize for that. I mean, you can claim the prize for that too, okay? So the form is given in the description. You can check it out in case if that's needed. All right. Now, everybody, Iconic and Plus, okay, we have got amazing platforms for all our dear and darling students. Personal guidance would be given to everybody. You all can get one-on-one guidance from the top exam experts. Then test analysis would also be there, wherein you're gonna get one-on-one guidance from the top exam experts. Study planner would also be there, customized study plan with bi-weekly reviews, which is like ultimate important thing, because weekly reports, they tell you that how well you are going ahead with your studies. Okay, so it is somewhere you see that it is actually like your good. You come to know that how to go ahead with this. And then everyone, yeah, Ashi, what is it that you're asking? Hey, hello, hi. Okay, hello, hi, hello. And then everyone's study material would be given, specialized notes and practices, experts guidelines, study booster workshops by exam experts would also be there. Okay, in plus you're gonna get live classes, weekly tests, structured courses, and unlimited access. So if you guys are going to go ahead with Iconic, you're gonna get the benefits of plus as well. So make sure that you are definitely going ahead with the best for yourself. Okay, so this is going to be super duper amazing. Now everybody, plus subscription. Okay, herein we have got different monthly plans: 48 months, 42 months, 36 months, 24 months, 18 months, 15 months, 12 months, 9 months, 6 months, or 3 months. PSH10 is the code, everybody. Make use of this code. It will give you straightforward 10% discount and will make your life super duper easier as well. So make sure that you guys are going ahead with it. And of course, I'm gonna give you all an affirmation that I'm gonna be there to help you all with anything that you all need. Okay, everybody. And for Iconic, we have got different monthly plans again: 48 months, 26 months, 24 months, 18 months, 15 months, 12 months, 9 months, 6 months, and 3 months. PSH10 is the code, everybody. You can always make use of this code, guys, like whenever you need the code, okay, for any sort of a subscription, or you need it for like enrollment for your combat or anything, emerge, okay, you can always make use of it. Okay, so go ahead with this, guys. 10% discount is there, and being your teacher, being your well-wisher, I would really like to urge you to try to go for a longer tenure. Okay, that is always and always beneficial. So make sure that you are literally benefited. Okay, now everybody, we are again back with CBSE Mega Combat. Okay, for class 9 and 10, it's gonna be on 13 March at 11 a.m. 30 questions are going to be there for 45 minutes. Don't miss it out. There's no scope of missing it. This is for your practice, for your good, and we have got ultimate prizes. Okay, so guys, have you registered for Unacademy Combat yet? If not, then hurry please. Okay, don't miss your shot at winning rewards with worth rupees 1 crore. Obviously, terms and conditions apply. So, medals for top 3 rankers and merit certificates for top 25 rankers. 100% scholarship for rank 1 to 3. 75% scholarship for rank 4 to 10. 50% scholarship for rank 11 to 50. 25% scholarship for rank 51 to 150. And 15% scholarship for rank 151 to 250. So, guys, use the code PSH10. Make your life easier and make a move ahead. Alright. Are you all understanding this? This is for your good. Make sure that you are definitely moving ahead with this. Okay. Now we are moving ahead. Yeah, Ashi, because I'm in the habit, okay? Like my family and me, my friends, we are really in the habit of like being like this, okay? Now, Unacademy Emerge, everybody. Unacademy presents Emerge mock test series for CBSE learners. Okay, this is literally amazing. Guys, make sure that you're taking a part in this. Okay, crack it to ace your final exam. It's important. It's for your practice. Okay, so practice more to just like do very nice in your line. So March 5 we begin it with, and till March 8 it's gonna be okay. 5 p.m. onwards it take place. So enroll right away. So guys, 5th March. Okay, science mock test took place. 6 March, maths mock test took place, and 7 March. okay, which is literally today. Okay, English mock test is there, so do not miss this. Do not miss this. Do not miss this. Okay, it's gonna be for your good. Alrighty, people. So thank you, everybody. I hope that you all loved the session. If you're new to the channel, then kindly subscribe the channel, hit the bell button, and of course, do not forget to like and share the session. Okay, you're gonna get the PDF of this one in the very description box, so you'll get it there. Alright, you can always download all the important PDFs from the description below. Okay, take care. Bye bye, guys. Any question? Do you have any question? Anybody? Guys, for your analytical note, just start getting into the practice. Okay, you can refer Educard, you can refer Oswald, and just make sure that you are getting into the practice with it. Okay, if there's something that doesn't make sense to you, you can always drop a comment, okay, in the comment section, and I look forward to it. I mean, I'll look into it, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, any question? Nope. Alrighty, people. Thank you, everybody. It was really nice teaching you all today. Tomorrow, I'm gonna come up with the letter writing session, so do not miss that because that is again important. I'll catch you all soon. Okay, Kasturi, you can go ahead with Educator Oswald. That's okay. Alrighty, or you can go ahead with Arihan too. All of them, they are cool. Okay, they are good. Great, great, Corby. Great, great. Okay, bye bye, guys. Let's crack it.